besties, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be going over my February TBR, and if you've been around for a while you know that I hardly ever do TBR videos, let alone monthly ones. So I haven't filmed a video like this in so long, but I figured I would start doing TBR videos. We'll just see how it goes. I definitely can't guarantee that I'm going to get through all of these books because I think there are 7 here, but I also have reading vlogs planned for my month and stuff, so I can't guarantee I'm gonna get through all of these. Plus February is a shorter month than every other month of the year, so we're just gonna see what happens. But without further ado, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. Check out all my socials down below, including my Goodreads and my Amazon book wish list, and let's get into my February TBR. So I want to start off by saying I know this video is a little bit delayed because today is currently the 5th when I am filming this, and it's not going up until the 7th. So we already are going to be a week into the month, so we will see if I can get through these. I also want to say a quick thank you to all of you new subscribers. I love you all so much. I feel like this year we are making so much progress, and it is honestly encouraging me so much to keep doing this. There are so many days that I have doubts about how much work and time I put into my YouTube channel, and y'all are making it so worth it for me, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. But now that I am done chit-chatting and being soppy, let's finally get into my February TBR. Okay, we are going to start off with one that I think I'm going to be reading very soon, and that is Aimof by SJM. This will be a reread for me. My goal for 2024 was to reread at least the first 3 books in the ACOTAR series. I don't know if I will be rereading the last 2, but I want to read the original 3 that were supposed to be the only 3 books in her trilogy before she decided to make this into like a full-blown series. So I'm going to reread Aimof. I finally got my Audible credit re-upped, so I will be doing a full dramatized reread while annotating this. I'm so excited. I don't know if it will be in a vlog or not, but bear with me, we will see. But I'm so beyond excited to reread this one. It is my 2nd favorite in the series, so I cannot wait to get my grimy hands in here and get back to all of the characters that I love so much. This next one I am literally absolutely petrified to get into, but that is Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home. This is the 3rd book in the Magnolia Parks series. The 5th book in the series comes out literally next week, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I'm so very excited. But this is the 2nd Magnolia Parks and BJ book, so I've heard that this one is excruciatingly painful, but I cannot wait to get into it. I'm so excited to get back into Magnolia and BJ's point of views and to continue their love story, so I'm very excited to get into this one. The next 2 on my February TBR are kind of considered like one really big book, and that is Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms by SJM. This is the 6th and 7th book in the Throne of Glass series. So you're supposed to tandem read these, and if you don't know what that means, it means you read like a few chapters of this book and then a few chapters of this book, a few chapters of this book, and then you keep going back and forth. And they are in different point of views, so I think I know who these point of views are. Not 100% sure about this one. I think there's like a bunch of POVs in this one, but you're supposed to like interchange between them. So I am currently waiting on my tandem read bookmarks from Etsy to come in before I start these, but my goal is to finish Throne of Glass in March. So to do that, I need to get through these absolutely bricks of books, and I'm absolutely petrified to try and read this and do this tandem read because I don't even want to know how long it's going to take me to get through. But we have Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. The Throne of Glass series has become one of my all-time favorite series ever, and I'm so beyond excited to finally complete it and just know what everybody else knows so that I can get in on all of the secrets that are in the Throne of Glass series. So I'm very excited to read the tandem read, but I'm also very scared. But it will be a very big accomplishment in my reading journey once I get through the long awaited and absolutely terrifying SJM tandem read. So these next three I think are going to be in a reading vlog, and it's going to be a new reading vlog concept for me, so keep on the lookout for me to be doing parts 1 through 6 of trying to finish my 2024 TBR. So if you don't know, at the beginning of this year, or maybe it was the end of last year, I posted a video of like my most anticipated reads for 2024, and that had a bunch of new releases in it and also books on my physical TBR that I wanted to get into in 2024. So I decided that every 2 months of the year I'm going to be doing a reading vlog where I'm trying to get through my 2024 TBR. I think there's about like maybe 20 or so books on there. A bunch of them are series though, so I'm gonna do my very best to get through all of them, and I thought this was the best way to kind of like checkpoint my way through. So we have 3 books off of that list that I want to read in February, so we are going to go over those really quick. This first one is one of the only other romances on my whole TBR for the month. I only have 2 romances on this list, but this is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I have heard so many good things about this book, and thankfully it is on KU. I have literally been in my Kindle era recently. I don't know what it is, but I have become a Kindle girly at heart. But I'm so excited to get into this. I've heard it's really, really good. I think a few people said it's a little dragged out. It is like a 500-page romance book, which is pretty long. But a lot of people said this is like one of their all-time favorite Lauren Asher books ever, and they've given it like 6 stars. So I cannot wait to get into this. I know the second book in the series comes out, I think in like June or July maybe. I believe that's called Love Unwritten. So hopefully I enjoy this one because I did already pre-order that book, but I thought we would just throw a fun little romance I've heard really good things about in the TBR, especially because it is the month of love. So I felt like this was just appropriate for the month. So we have Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. This next one I am literally so beyond excited to get my hands on because I have heard and seen some things pop up about the series recently. I had never heard of it before, but then the second book in this series came out at the end of last year, and so everyone has kind of gone crazy for it, and that is Lark by Alex Astor. This is a fun YA romantasy, and I'm so beyond excited to get into this. I have been itching to read this ever since I did my Powerless reread. I feel like this just for some reason is giving me Powerless vibes a little bit, so I'm really excited to get into this. As of right now, this is a duology, but I think it's supposed to end up being a trilogy if I'm not mistaken, but I think this is gonna be so good. It's just over 400 pages, so it's nothing too crazy or too long, but I feel like this is gonna be a perfect little palette cleanser book, and the cover is absolutely stunning. The final book on my February TBR is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I have had my eye on this book for months. I think a lot of us have, and I have heard so many amazing things about this, but I've also seen some not so great things about this. This is a finished duology, but this is only 400 pages. I believe it is YA, but this is supposed to be more kind of like the dark academia gothic kind of vibes for the fantasy genre, but I am so excited to get into this. I think the cover is absolutely stunning. I have heard, like I said, some really good things about this off of like TikTok, and some of my favorite booktubers have been reading this recently, so I cannot wait to get into this one. I think it's just going to be a really fun, quick, easy read, and like I said, this book is on my 2024 TBR, so I'm trying to slowly but surely get through that list. So I think this is going to be a really fun and easy read for me this month, so I'm very excited to get into this one. Alright, let's do a quick recap of every single book on my February TBR. One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig, Lark by Alex Astor, Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher, Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas, Empire of Storms, also by Sarah J. Maas. Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings. And lastly, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. So this is the February TBR. We have a ton of fantasy in here, which I am in my fantasy era, so I'm very, very excited about this. But we also have a little bit of pops of romance and a little romantasy in here. So I think this is such an exciting and hopeful TBR. It's definitely very ambitious, and I'm not 100% sure I will be able to get through all of it, but I'm going to do my very best to push through. I feel like the ones that are kind of throwing me off a little is going to be these two books right here, but like I said, I'm really hoping to finish the Throne and Glass series within the next like month and a half or 2 months, so that I can move on to Crescent City and be on the same train as everybody else. But this is my very fun and exciting February TBR. Alright guys, that is every single book on my February TBR. We will see if I can get through all of these. I am a little bit nervous, but I'm also hopeful and very excited. I think it's going to be a really, really good reading month. I can just kind of feel it. I had a very successful reading month for January, so I'm really excited to carry on and continue. So let me know down below if we are wanting me to continue to do monthly TBRs. I don't know if I want to do monthly wrap-ups. I feel like I want to stick to my seasonal wrap-ups where I do one every 3 months, but let me know if we would rather me do monthly ones. Just keep me in the know down in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking, but I do plan on doing a winter reading wrap-up very, very soon. It will come at the end of February, so just let me know how we're feeling about that. If we want to stick to the monthly TBRs and just the seasonal wrap-ups, or what we want to do. Let me know down below, and also tell me what books are on your February TBR. But with all that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. Check out all my socials down below, including my Goodreads and my Amazon book wish list. And I will see all of you amazing, lovely people in my next video. I love you too, the moon and Saturn. Bye!